Brought to you by Fastpitch TV and sponsored by 3-Piece Tea, here's another episode from the 2015 College World Series.
At this time, we have Auburn University head coach Clint Myers, student athlete Carly Wallace, and student athlete Rachel Walters. Coach, general comments about the game?
First, I want to congratulate Tennessee on a great season. They're coached by dear friends, and they're well coached. They're great athletes, and they've had a tremendous season. They're one of the 8 best in the country. I would say that this young lady to my right, and the little Chupalupa over here to my far right, he really came up big today. You know, Rachel just attacked. I mean, here it is. And it was good to see. I thought it was well played. We made an error, which was kind of a first for us. But overall, I thought we really played well, and we're excited, and we're going to start getting prepared for the next one.
All right, we'll open up for questions.
This is for Carly Mark Murphy inside the Auburn Tigers. I guess you like to play Tennessee, huh? A couple big hits against them.
Yes, I do. I do. Yes, I love playing.
Talk about your double. What kind of pitch it was, and what?
Well, I know I hit a changeup, and I finally hit one to right center. It was a great feeling. I knew that I had to put a good team at bat together, so I had to find a way to get the run in. I mean, we've had too many runners on base this season, especially at third base, and not scored them. So I was looking for a pitch out of the plate and do as much damage as I could. So.
And for Rachel, looked like your changeup was working today. Talk about that. Just coming in relief.
Actually, that's my off-speed drop ball, but it kind of correlates as a changeup because I don't always have a lot of success with that. But I don't know, it worked well today because it's good to throw off the hitters a little bit, especially Tennessee because they swing away. So just trying to mix up speeds and throw them off, which worked out in my advantage.
Michael Casarante, AL.com. Just how do you spell and how do you define Chupalupa?
I know that question's not going to me. I'm a coach, so the spelling's out.
Chumpa, JT? C-H-U-M-P-A. Chumpa, it's like an Oompa Loompa, but actually Oompa Loompa with a C-H in front of it. That's how we'll do that. Yeah. But I don't know. I got the name Oompa Loompa, and then Coach messed it up in practice and said Choompa Loompa, and I guess it just kind of stuck. So.
Coach did not mess it up.
Yes, he did. But, it's Chalupa. Kind of. Sort of. I don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For all three of you, actually, you've done something else now that Auburn had never done before. How important was it for that to happen, for you not to come in here and go 2 and done?
I mean, I think it was just more important for us as a team just to win. Not so much, set a history, but we came here to win the whole thing, and going home in 2 games was not part of the plan. And we had a little setback the first game, but, now we're ready.
Carly?
Losing is not an option for this team. I think it's really not an option, and I think we're gonna fight until we've got absolutely nothing left, to give on the field. And I think it's a testament to our character and how we fight, and there's a lot of fight left in this team. So I think it was just important for us to come out and just prove to ourselves that we're fine. We're gonna fight through this.
Coach?
It's important to win. I mean, regardless of which team it is. I mean, we've said that since day one. This program is going to win, and these ladies are setting legacy for future Auburn teams, and they're setting it the right way. They're playing hard, and like Carly said, there is no option right now. We're going to leave it on the field, and we're going to play a good UCLA team, and we're going to battle our ass off.
Max Love in Tennessee, and for Clint, Tennessee's had some come from behind wins this season. Were you feeling comfortable with the four run lead?
Well, you said it. We only beat them by 2, so they are capable of putting crooked numbers on the board any time. I mean, they're a very, very good team. They can swing it, They just got beat by a pitcher that was really pitching very well.
Pete LaFleur, College Softball 360. You guys, this tournament has kind of a unique setup where you lose the first day and then you're quote unquote rewarded by getting a day off. And curious whether you guys were chomping at the bit, wanting to play right away, or if you use that as a positive. Anyone, coach or the players, can answer how, if the day off played a role in today.
We'll start with Carly.
Okay, I think that we took it as, obviously it left a bad taste in our mouths after LSU. And, no one likes to go out and lose the way that we did. But I think that we used the day off. We went out, we practiced and we kept it business-like, and we knew that there were things that we needed to work on, but we also took the day off to kind of realize and understand that there are a lot of teams that are sitting watching us play right now, and that we never want to take for granted the fact that, yeah, we may have lost, but there's a lot of games left to play, and I think we have another chance to redeem ourselves, and I think that's kind of the driving force for today's game, was that we have, just don't take for granted the games that we have to play.
Rachel.
I agree with Carly. Obviously, it was, kind of hard watching the winners bracket play last night while we were sitting in the hotel, but we definitely used yesterday to regroup and practice and just prepare for today. But then again, we went out and we had fun and we enjoyed the day with our families and experienced Oklahoma for what it is. And so yeah, the day off wasn't, it's just to get better and prepare for today.
Coach.
We used the day to prepare for Tennessee. What they said were all great words and very accurate, but we went and swung the bat and worked on our swings, and we ended up with 7 hits. We're capable of more, and we need to. But also, we took and gave them a mental day off. They didn't have to really think. They got to go to Dave & Buster's and play games for a couple hours like they were, 6 or 8. And we had, other people that were really having a lot of fun doing that. And then they bought their prizes with their tickets. And we went to the museum, the Oklahoma City Monument Museum. And, this way they also got a sense of reality. We're playing a game. The people that lost their lives, and that was tragic, unnecessary, but it's reality to, kind of go. And so that kind of sets in and protects us as a body, and, sets forth what we want to do and what we want to accomplish, because, you just don't know. So I thought it was a good day.
Clint, in your opinion, was this one of the better coaching jobs for Ralph and Karen, given their inexperience and that they were able to make it to this stage?
Well, Ralph and Karen are great coaches. They're great people. I love them both. They've been friends for years. Somebody did an article that Ralph and I combined in age is well past the the decade mark, and close to 4,000 games. So there was a little experience, but it is a situation in which they have done a phenomenal job. But this team was not young tonight. They really weren't. They had some things that we're facing, but you after 60 games, there are no more freshmen. There are athletes out there that have really been prepared, and we don't have freshmen anymore. Because you heard that. But it is on the experience side. 60 games does a tremendous amount of confidence building, and gives you things to draw back on all season long, and it prepares them. And they did a great job. Their teams did a great job, and I guess that's it.
All right, we have time for one more question.
Nick Goulas, WIAT. This is for Rachel. You came in, faced 7 batters, struck out 5 of them, basically shut the door on Tennessee. What is that what your teammates come to expect you now in this kind of relief role? You've been doing this now for the last few appearances you've made. Is that what they've come to expect, what you expected yourself in a relief role?
Well, my kind of forte is throwing to lefties, so my curveball works to my advantage to them, and I knew coming in today, Corey told me you need to have your curveball working and your rise ball working on the inside. So that's all I focused on in the bullpen. And I mean, I think I'm comfortable coming in as a closer and kind of helping us out of tough situations now, especially in the end of the season. That's what I like to do. It's what I'm good at. And I think my teammates see that as well. So.
All right, Coach, student athletes, thank you for your time.
Hi, my name's Andrea Durant. I'm a two-time national champion with UCLA, a two-time world champion with the USSSA Florida Pride, and a 2008 U.S. silver medalist with Team USA. I believe that the three-piece tee is a great tool, whether you're just starting out playing softball or you're a U.S. Olympian, because everybody needs balance in their swing, because balance is power.